I remember playing Elder Scrolls early on and seeing Nord, Redguard, Khajiit, mostly like Imperial and Redguard and Nord, and reading the descriptions, being like, "You don't have the fucking balls, do you? You didn't have the fucking balls to really lay it out. Like, well, you almost did something." It was an Oblivion. You see, like, you're looking at Redguard and what it says, how a Redguard could be, and you're looking at the choices of what they present to you to choose.
It's a little racist. Yeah. Although
I remember making a Redguard named Denzel.
Damn, that's funny. I was always an elf. I don't think I did anything other than an elf in any playthrough ever in Skyrim or Oblivion. I always wanted to be a high elf or a dark elf or a wood elf. One of the other.
High elf, dark elf, wood elf have to be the most fun to play. Breton is also fun in Skyrim, like, because they're like kind of a fusion, a bit of a mix. I
meant Breton when I said Imperial.
The races I never played were like I like selected over Redguard, and then you'd like move one over and see Orc, and it's like, oh, so like Redguard does the same thing as Orc but worse. So like Orc has a better ability and better total damage output. Like,
I wanted to do like an Argonian.
Zero magic.
They should have given Redguard more.
Your Orc has zero magic. Redguard has minimal magic.
But if you're playing Redguard, you're not going magic, dude.
No,
like you're going heavy hand. You're either going.
I think you know what I'm doing. I'm doing like medium armor, and I have lots of armors. Armor is my thing, and probably doing maybe a Zweihander.
Sick kind of sword.
Okay.
Right. Fucking I know the name of one sword.
I feel like you play Oblivion and Skyrim in those games like once as a melee combat character, and then you switch to archer or mage, and then you're like, oh, this is the fucking ticket, dude.
If the game had a sick melee system, I would replay it all.
Yeah.
If it felt good to hit stuff, I would replay it. That's why after, you go to mage and you're like, that's sick. And then every other time you do sneaky
Archer.
bow. Bow.
Sneaky Archer was always hard to stay away from, especially when I was first starting out. And it was like one of the first games I'd ever played. It was the first RPG I'd ever played for sure. I didn't know what I was doing. I was getting my ass beaten by trolls, but I knew if I could stealth and just stick them a little and then run away and stealth back in and stick them a little, I could win my fights.
Yeah, I played Morrowind on original Xbox.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I was reading about the characters, the choices. I hated the idea. I was so early in RPGs, I hated the idea of sacrificing something that sounds so crucial to me for something that is also so crucial. Like, obviously I need to be strong, but I'm going to be an idiot. You have no intelligence. That's not no agility. Everything is a 5 and a 6. I can't have like 9s across the board. I'm like, can I like NFL Madden create a character 100 everything on this? So silly. Didn't get it. Got killed by rats because I made like
you got killed by the rats.
Yeah, and then I remember playing Fable, and Fable really showed me how the concept of XP. I didn't grasp that early on. The concept of XP and leveling up and what is important and how it plays out in practice. I would read it too much. I didn't grasp it really. XP. Never played tabletop games. And Fable, I would just like, oh, shoot many fireballs. Now I could throw a bigger fireball. And now I could choose between 2 fireballs or a big explosion fireball.
You know they're doing a new Fable, right?
Yeah, but I don't like the universe. I don't like the art style. I love the first one because it was Baby's first RPG.
Okay.
And that's like when Oblivion came out. I think I honestly might like Oblivion better than Skyrim. Loved Oblivion. It was
the magic is so much better.
Yeah,
the
wizard's tower.
Better.
Yeah, creating your own spells is
dude. I made a vampire character that was I went down the vampire bloodline for all the vampire benefits, but I had this spell that would cast charm on everyone plus 1,000 and would heal me like plus 10 HP every second for 30 minutes, so that all day when I'm in the sun and I'm burning, I would cast this magic that heals me. And normally when you speak to people, they like run away. If you're a vampire, they'll be like, oh, you can't even talk to them, but they would all be charmed and it was this one individual spell that had like 8 things to it that just let me be a full vampire and play the game. And you got the tower there, the mage's tower. And that game was crazy. When you first walk out of the gate and you got hit with that outside, Tamriel.
Fallout's good at that too.
Like it's better than Skyrim in that way.
When you come out of some of those Fallout bunkers and you like the sun is like in your eyes at first, and then you slowly adjust and see the world. Those are great too. Do you think Elder Scrolls 6 is ever going to happen? And is there any way it's not just a huge letdown that is initially just panned and despised?
Where did you stand on Starfield? Dirty Starfield. Where do you stand on that?
Not
it didn't appeal to me.
I played it briefly and this wasn't hooked at all.
I played it and played it a lot, and I was going through the motions, and then at a certain time I was like, what is this shit?
My brother played
I'm going planet to planet and I think it's it, but it's not really it. It wasn't really doing it. And then I just saw like I'm playing Oblivion still. I'm playing Fallout 3. There's nothing here. It's worse.
You play Baldur's?
Planet to planet. Yeah, Baldur's Gate was incredible.
See, I want that RPG system, not necessarily the magic and all that stuff, but just or even the skill tree or any of that. I just want the dialogue. That dialogue and the way that it's impacted by your character and the way it impacts the world, that is the key to a good RPG. Now, don't get me wrong, the art style,
I've been saying it. Huh? It would be so sick for a Star Trek game. That's how a Star Trek game has to be. Baldur's Gate, to be able to go and the amount of situations that you can talk out of and how it feels like you did something because maybe you did some recon and figured something out or did something else, or you just kind of pieced it together and you took the shot at it. And maybe you made a character that would excel at intimidating someone, and you get
the dialogue options based on race. If you're a drow, then conversations with like goblins and whatever go completely different. They're like, "Oh shit, sorry, sir, right this fucking way." Like they're afraid of you. Like depending on what you are, you'll be treated completely different and have dialogue options you would never have unless you talk to the specific character as the specific character. And there's no telling how many of those there are. There's thousands of different dialogue options like that are just hidden behind decisions that you have to make on a particular playthrough.
But you're also probably, as drow, hated by a tremendous amount of people in dialogue options too. Yeah, because I know that's the lore with the dark elves.
Yeah, you're pretty shitty. You're a villainous kind of race, and it's like earned. Like the game is racist enough and real enough not to really give the drow like any redeeming qualities. It's like, yeah, they're basically like a matriarchy of evil bitches. Even if it's like no one, it's like that Peter Griffin thing about who gets rights. Yeah, no blacks, no Jews, no Chinese. Actually,
nope. Not even whites.
Not even white. Like that's how the female drow are. Like even the male drow are just like slaves in their own realm. Like they
and the female like spideress ultimate ruler. If it's the same as the Driz to Erden novels I've read, is it also the same? Like in the underworld where they live, there's like an arachnid chief drow woman.
No,
kind of run shit.
So I don't know Baldur's lore and like the deeper stuff very much because I only played Baldur's Gate 3, but I didn't see anything like that. There is a spider queen, of course, when you go underground that you get to fight. That's a fun fight.
That's the drow's queen.
I still want to play that game through with you. I love Baldur's, and the longer I go without playing it, the more I want to play it again.
Baldur's was fun.
I played that game. I got when I first got it. I was like, I'm going to approach this different from every other game I've ever done. I always want to make the sickest guy. I should embrace this. If this game is so chill, then I should be able to play as a bard and it'll be fine. And that doesn't sound compelling to me, but compel me. And I made a bard halfling because I was like, let's go all in on it. So I make a little halfling bard. He's all speech, all charisma. He's even his special abilities that you get to choose. It's like talk to the dead and talk to animals. Only the Rizzler, literally the Rizzler. And I got so caught up.
That kid's funny.
Yeah, I got so caught up in who the guy was that I made because right off the bat, you start off and I'm this little hobbit dude and I'm running around, and the first people you get are that like paladin and what are their names?
Shadowheart and the Githyanki chick.
Yeah, you get both of them, and it's two
Carla.
chicks with a sword. Every other character I've ever made, I'd be like, okay, whatever, come, yeah, let's go. But in this, because I was this little guy, I was like, yo, yeah, I got you, whatever you need. My instrument was the bongos. I'm taking up the bongos. I took all my clothes off right away.
Hell yeah.
My guy's naked. He's literally hanging dong. I'm like, that's sick. He has a dick. He's there. These two sick ass fucking badass broads. I'm there playing the bongos, dick out. And the situations that would occur I would always go up to whatever. I remember this one, it was the goblin camp, and I got up there and I was like, oh, what's up? We're passing through, and and they're like, your dick is out, we're gonna fucking kill you. And I was like, hold up, how about we run an operation here? And they're like, we should kill you. And I'm like, you should actually give us 50% of the, literally, you have this whole tree that I'm crit success, because I have these, all my points are like when I'm intimidating or charming, I get the, the +4, +6. It can't fail. It can't fail unless I crit fail. And it does happen. And the game, I learned early on that to go with the failures, you would want to save scrub and be like, oh, I don't like that conversation, how that went. But like, the reason why I never changed from that is because early on, you have this thing in your brain. It's not really spoilers or anything, but this dude was like, oh, I can get that shit out. And I was like, oh, cool, get that shit out. And he starts like drilling into my eye, and no one likes it. It says like everyone in your party, they're like, they didn't think that's cool. And I'm like, and it's like, you want me to stop? You're already fucked up, or should I keep going? And I'm like, oh, keep going. He's going and going. He's fucking up my eye. He's fucking up. The whole party is gross. Like everyone's like puking. And I'm just like, oh my God. And then I'm like, all right, well, this was fucking stupid. And he's like, that's rough. He's like, hey, you know what? I'll give you this eye. And then he gives me this eye that lets me see it in the dark. And that was actually one weakness that my halfling guy had. He was like actually bad in the dark. So I got this eyeball and I'm like, oh, great. The failure was there. And I'd played Disco Elysium. I don't know if you ever played that, but failing in that game is your story. Like you go to punch someone and you slip and fall because you rolled bad. That's actually the story, and it's funnier. Yeah. And so I was like, I'm never going to not commit. So, in the situation with the goblin camp, I was like, listen, blah, blah, blah. And they even brought out animals. They're like, oh, we'll let our fucking terror wolves size you up. And I'm all like, hello, Jessica. Hello, Kelly. How are you? I know I could talk to them because that's how my guy is. I have my dick out this whole time. And at some point I crit fail. And so now it's battle. But I'm this shitty bard there. I always go with that big red bitch, grab my bard, and I throw him, which hurts him, to the back. So he like gets tossed. You can throw him because he's so light. So she'll throw him to the back where he's safe. I'll lose some HP because I got hit. Then stand up and playing the bongos, and everyone's fucking vibing with it. He's been hurt, my bard, and I've had like one of the other characters throw HP at him because it'll like land and it heals. So you could like throw items at people. It's so sick. And it like the bottle hit him for like -1 HP and it knocked him out. And then like the healing landed amongst him but didn't do shit. But it was just hilarious that they have these options to do that. Use something as a weapon, pick something up and throw something at someone.